Good morning, everybody. It's Carly from cookingwithcarly.com. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. This was one of my presents. Probably might be my favorite. I'm back today with another Crumbl taste test. Before we get going though, a few items of business. Comment below, let me know. Well, actually, I have all of these cookies recipes on my site except for 2 of them. So let me know which one of those you'd like, I guess. I'll let you know all of that information in a bit. But also give me a follow on Instagram. You can see behind the scenes of testing and recreating these recipes. And I also have a Facebook group where I share just my Crumbl recipes, not any of my other recipes. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave the link to that in the description below. Without further ado, let's talk about these cookies. So there are 5 this week. So I have a small box here too. So we've got, this is called the Galaxy Brownie. Oh, I guess before we start, I should say this. So apparently the theme this week is like best of 2021 since this is the last week of the year. So apparently these are like the most requested flavors. And that's why we have like our lineup. So we have no brand new cookies this week. But comment below and let me know what you think. If you think that these really were the top requested flavors, because I'm a little skeptical, if I'm honest, because there's no Oreo cookies, no like Oreo based, no cookies and cream type cookies. There's no peanut butter cookies. There's like, I don't know. Some of these seem a little off the wall to me, but we will give them a go. So first we've got, this is the Galaxy Brownie, which the worker was so funny. He's like, I cannot get these little things to stick. So like, I have them all just in the box. It's like, I put some in the box for you. So, oh man, my camera just fell. Okay, sorry, fixed it. This was like the Cosmic Brownie cookie, but they changed the name to Galaxy Brownie cookie, probably for like, not copyright, but like legal purposes. I do have a copycat of this recipe on my site already. I'll link it below, but it is a fudge brownie cookie. There's like a chocolate glaze on top with the like candy coated chocolate chips right there. It's a good one. I'm excited to eat it again. Okay, next up we have the Snickerdoodle Cupcake cookie. So this is Snickerdoodle cookie, vanilla cream cheese frosting on top with a sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar. I have this recipe on my site. It's one of my favorites. It tastes just like a cinnamon roll, like a cinnamon roll in cookie form. It is really, really good. So it's served warm. Same with the Cosmic Brownie one or Galaxy Brownie one. I'm excited to eat that one again too. Next up, we have the Twix cookie. So it's a sugar featuring Twix. This is their sugar cookie base cookie. There are pieces of Twix in the cookie. It's topped with some caramel, melted milk chocolate, and then a mini Twix on top. I have this recipe on my site. It is so good. I have a sister-in-law. This is her favorite cookie ever. And I took her one of mine and she said that it's just as good, if not better. So if you like this one, go to the description below, get the link to the recipe. You can make 12 of them in your kitchen. Okay, last 2. This is the pineapple whip cookie. This is the one that I'm a little skeptical of. I've had this before. Was it my favorite? No, it was not. But I have a hard time believing that this was one of the top requested cookies. Just gonna go out there and say it. So this is a pineapple sugar cookie. It's served chilled. It is like very, very soft, and it has like a pineapple whipped topping. It's supposed to be like the Dole Whip from Disneyland. And then last but not least, this is the Kentucky Butter Cake. It is like a yellow cake mix cookie with like a buttery glaze on top. This is the only cookie that I have not tried before, so I'm super excited to give this one a try. I've heard it's delicious. It's one that I've gotten requests from over and over again. So I'm excited to try it. Okay, let's dig in here. Let's go Cosmic Brownie first. Do our break. Nice and thick and chocolatey. I can smell the chocolate. It's good. It is very fudgy, very soft, very chewy. Definitely has that brownie like texture to it. Chewy. The glaze on top is like it's not like a fudgy glaze, which my recipe has like a chocolate ganache on top. This is more of like a cocoa with powdered sugar glaze that kind of crackles on the top. Mine is more fudgy. I prefer the fudginess of the ganache, but still really, really good. And great cookie for the chocolate lovers. Definitely rich. Definitely need a glass of milk if you're gonna eat that. Next up, the Snickerdoodle Cupcake. Let's break this guy in half. I'm excited for this one. This one is a favorite one, and they haven't had this one in a while. I feel like they just recently featured the Twix and the Cosmic Brownie. Like we just had these like a month ago, I feel like. But this one we haven't had for a long time. So it's nice to have it back. Cinnamon roll. That's like a combination that I wouldn't naturally put together, the cream cheese frosting on a Snickerdoodle, but it is so good. The cookie itself has a really great chew to it, a nice crumb, crispy on the outside, but it's really soft and chewy and really pairs well with like the richness of the cream cheese frosting. There is some cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on top, but I don't find it overly sweet. I think it's balanced really, really well. The savoriness of the cream cheese really cuts the sweetness. Great. Okay, next up, the Twix. This one's chilled, so it kind of makes breaking the situation. It makes it a situation. Here's the caramel inside of the cookie there. Break that again. Have a taste. It's good. The chewiness of the caramel with like the delicateness of the cookie, that's not even a word, but it kind of combines in your mouth to make this really great flavor. You get the butteriness from the cookie. The cookie itself, I feel like doesn't have like a massive amount of flavor, but it doesn't need a massive amount of flavor when it's packed full of Twix cookies and topped with chocolate and caramel. So I think this is a great cookie, great for the caramel lovers. And it doesn't have all of the frosting too. Like the Snickerdoodle Cupcake has a thick layer of frosting, and I know not a lot of people are, or not everybody is a fan of that. So this is a solid cookie. This is great. So these three are definitely like in the top for me. They make sense for this week. We'll see about the other two. Pineapple whip. Like I said, this cookie is like so soft and it's chilled. So I can't even imagine trying to handle this when it's not chilled. Okay, that was not even a break in half. It's literally falling apart. Okay. So it's supposedly a pineapple sugar cookie. I'm not seeing any pineapple pieces in it, but maybe it's just like pineapple juice in there. That would make sense for why it's like so fragile. Okay, here's my bite. It's definitely pineapple. Feels a little weird to be eating this in December, not going to lie. I feel like this is like summer, like Hawaiian luau something. It's not an awful cookie. Is it my jam personally? Not really. But if you like pineapple Dole Whip, you'd probably enjoy this cookie. I don't get pineapple from the cookie base very much. Maybe just like a hint. It's definitely that frosting that has like the packed pineapple flavor. That is a very messy cookie. It's fruity. it's something different. I don't know if it makes sense for this week. I would have thought like one of the Oreo ones, like I said, or a peanut butter one, ultimate peanut butter one, or like I know a lot of people have been like begging for the birthday Oreo one. So it's the Oreo cookie with the cake batter, cream cheese frosting on top. They've been begging for that one to come back. So I would think that some like that one would have come back instead of the pineapple, but just my thoughts. All right, Kentucky butter cake. Nice and thick. Curious about this buttery glaze on top. Oh, that's good. Almost tastes like a honey butter glaze-ish. I don't know if there's honey in it. It's definitely like buttery. Can feel like the creaminess in your mouth. The cookie itself is very crispy on the outside, but not like break your teeth crispy. Like crispy where you can still chew it and it kind of gets chewy in your mouth as you chew it, if that makes sense. So really great flavor. I can taste brown sugar, a lot of brown sugar in it. Oh, I have a little friend. Hold on. Okay, crisis averted. So anyways, about this cookie, the cookie base is really good. It's nothing like any other cookie base that they have, which doesn't happen very often. A lot of their cookies are really like plays on the sugar cookie original chocolate or peanut butter base, but this is like a very unique cookie base. So it makes me want to tackle this one. I'm gonna need to recreate this one. A really, really good cookie. I like the difference between like the crunch of the outside, and it's super gooey and soft and chewy in the middle. I don't know if you can see that texture there, but I like this cookie a lot. Overall, a really, really great week. I think if I were to pick like, oh wait, we need to talk about this. Still no like classic pink sugar cookie. I think this is 5 weeks in a row. No classic pink sugar cookie. That's crazy to me. So maybe we'll get it back next week. If they don't have the classic pink sugar cookie, they always do like a sugar-based cookie that's chilled. And so this week they technically had two. They had the Twix and the pineapple whip. But I think a lot of people are missing the pink sugar cookie from Facebook groups. People are missing it. But if I were to pick like my top 4 cookies, I probably would have to go like one for each base, right? Or even like their raspberry cheesecake cookie. That should have been on here. You know, there were so many great ones. So I don't know. I don't know what I would pick, but like a chocolate-based one, a sugar-based one, peanut butter-based one, and like an original. Like the golden Oreo one was way good. Okay, I think I'm going to have to make a video covering like all of Crumbl's best new cookies of 2021 and a video of Crumbl's worst cookies of 2021, because I definitely have some of those on my list. So comment below, let me know what your best cookies and the worst cookies were. Also, help me gather up information for those videos. And I think that's all I got for you guys. I will be back this week with those videos because I've got to make them. Okay, let me know if you want the pineapple whip or the Kentucky butter cake cookie in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't. We talk all things Crumbl cookies. Dissect them, eat them, make them, enjoy them. You know, all the things. So I hope you have a wonderful in-between week of Christmas and New Year's where nobody knows what day it is. And you do absolutely nothing. You know, just enjoy yourself. I will try to do the same. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.